Hi everyone, thank you for joining me at Psychic Tarot by Iris. I am so excited to be here with you. These are my first postings on my YouTube channel, so I'm just thrilled. Thank you for joining me and my channel. Alrighty, so I would like you to watch your sun, your moon, and your rising so you get a general idea of what kind of energies you will be engaging in the month of March. Also, please like, share, and comment, especially comment, because I'm interested in knowing how the messages resonate with you and how they are of assistance to you. So, with no further ado, I'm going to cut the cards. These are the zodiac cards to see what sign I'm reading now. So, once that is done, here we go. I'm reading for the sign of Cancer. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the cards. I'm going to show you the cards. I am using the Pamela Coleman Smith cards, and I like these cards because they're borderless. All right. So I'm hoping that next month I will have all the equipment needed so that I can make this easier for you and for me, and we can share it in a much more comfortable way for both of us. But I wanted to show you the cards. The reason I'm doing that is because I want you to engage your own intuition. After I've told you more or less what the energies are meaning, I want you to look at them in the order that they are set, and you kind of pull in on your own intuition and what do the cards say to you. And you can share that with me in the comments also. All right, your first card, I'm pulling out a card for career, for love and finances. And the first card for career is the Nine of Wands. Now, it is in the reverse. And when cards come up in reverse, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. It just means that possibly, sometimes some of the cards in reverse are actually better. And sometimes it just means that it needs work. And so it gives you a heads up as to what energies or what you need to do in order to improve your situation. Okay, so the Nine of Wands, you could see that there's a gentleman holding a wand, and there are 8 wands behind him. This particular card right now would indicate that the energy is low. So maybe in career, the energy is not what it should be, or you're not feeling how you normally feel as far as your enthusiasm, your desire to get moving or get going at the workplace. It could be that you're uneasy about the circumstances where you work. Who knows what's going on there? So maybe you're doubtful as to how you should proceed or how you should move forward in whatever task you've been given or whatever task you've decided to take on. You might wonder if you can take any more pressure at work. You might be feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, tired. Perhaps you've put in so much into whatever task you've taken on that now it's like, can I give any more to it? Now, if you look at the card, you'll notice that he has accomplished a lot. He has taken on many other tasks and have finished them. So he's holding on to this one and determining how he should move forward. So it's not the time to give up. It's not the time to say, I don't want to continue, or I'm too exhausted, or I just can't take on anymore. It's the time to say, take a minute or so and say to yourself, I have already accomplished quite a bit. Let me step forward and take my time on this particular task that's possibly holding me back or slowing me down. But I know that I can move forward. I know that I can get going because I have already accomplished quite a bit. Okay, so the idea with this is don't give up. All right, so now we're going to get the card for love. And you have the Page of Swords, and that card has also come up in reverse. So it might look a little, you see that the weather or the environment around the page is kind of violent. It's uneasy. So there seems to be not only in career, but in love, that there's a little bit of dis-ease. It's not going exactly as you are wanting. Or it could be that you're just too restless in whatever situation you've been presented. Maybe your ideas or your mind is scattered and you can't focus your attention on what's needed in reference to anything. When it involves love, it could be love relationships or relationships of any kind. It could also be whatever it is that you've taken on that you're passionate about. In this, with the page in reverse, it would mean that perhaps the messages that you are wanting to receive as far as love relationships or partnerships or in business, your passion or your love for your business, perhaps the messages that you have been wanting to receive have been delayed. You won't be receiving it that soon or as quickly as you would want them to be received. So it's just a question of having a little more patience and rest your mind. Gather your thoughts. If you're scattered everywhere, it's very hard. Or if you're trying to do too much in your environment, it's very difficult to gather all your thoughts. But this is what you need to do now, especially in any relationships you might have. And as I always say, the relationships could be business relationships, love relationships. You might have a partner, a love partner that perhaps you're not on the same page right now. But it doesn't mean that you won't be. It just means that you have to gather your thoughts, put it all together, and then move forward. Alrighty, so now we get, I'm sorry, I just dropped the card. I dropped the card for your finances, and your card for finances is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I do apologize for that, but this is organic, so whatever happens, happens. I got the Two of Pentacles for you as far as finances are concerned. So what that tells me is, as far as finances, don't indulge in impulsive buying at this time. It's not the time to just do things for the sake of doing them. It's the time to think out how you're going to invest your monies. It also indicates a time to be more practical on your approach to your financial situation. That will assist you a great deal. And this is the month for you to be very clever in juggling your money. Very creative in how you use the monies that are coming in. It doesn't mean that you won't have what you need for the month. It'll mean that you just have to be a little more careful, a little more clever on how you use your finances for this month. So as an overall, it looks like your cards have all come up in reverse. That doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It means that there's a little work to be done for the month of March. Nothing that you cannot handle. Take the time to rejuvenate yourself, re-energize yourself, focus on what this particular task is, the one that's left to be done, and don't give up because you've done so much work already, you don't want to give up. Now, if your thoughts are scattered as far as love is concerned, you don't know exactly how you're standing, the idea is to gather your thoughts, gather yourself, give yourself some time to put all the pieces together, and then come up with a solution. It's also whatever messages that you are thinking you need to receive or you're wanting to receive, they may be delayed. Doesn't mean you're not going to get them, but it means that they will be delayed. As far as your finances are concerned, cleverly juggling how you manage your money is going to be very important in the month of March. So guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Have a wonderful month and a very fruitful month. Alrighty. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.